As more businesses move online, so do the fraudsters. And this has multiple different challenges, especially for SMBs.
Every year, the small businesses lose about 3.3% of the e-commerce revenue to fraud, which is like a really significant. And talking just specific about Vietnam, right? Out of 43 million fraud cases in 2023 reported, 17.1 million belong to Vietnam.
I've seen a lot of these kind of phishing scams, especially like people around me who are also SMBs. When we first encountered fraud, it was really an eye-opener. The reality is there's no too small of a business to be targeted.
So leveraging AI and what we call the real-time fraud detection is no longer the optional. It's become very crucial for SMB moving forward. I think the fraud become ever like in terms of variety and also sophistication as well. So from phishing to first-party misuse, SMB may face a spectrum of the fraud that may creep their operation if not addressed like proactively.
As more businesses move online, so do the fraudsters. And this has multiple different challenges, especially for SMBs who are often more hard hit from some of the challenges of fraud.
Asia Pacific in general, it also becomes the highest target of the additional payment fraud. Every year, the small businesses lose about 3.3% of the e-commerce revenue to fraud, which is like a really significant. With the businesses facing 3.4 fraud cases in average in 2023. So it is a critical role that the SMB today are facing a lot of risk in the payment side that the financial ecosystem as a whole can really help to address proactively. I think, fighting against fraud requires a vast amount of data. It's become critical because the more data we have, the smarter the tool. So the data should be contributed by everyone, not just only from banks, from fintech. It should coming from the merchants, very, very important. And recently we already mandated 2.0 version, which means that more than 10 times of data is flowing through between ISU and the merchant. Because we talk about this harnessed data and how is technology such to even identify fraud, as I said before it happened, and why it makes a confidence for an issuer to authorize the transaction without hindering the user experience. So again, the technology like a tokenization, risk-based authentication that I mentioned about is really like a very efficient a technology to do that. This become the whole ecosystem, secure and safe ecosystem to making sure that you can pay and get paid securely.
Visa has invested tremendously in this, about $3 billion US in AI and data infrastructure to help support and innovate around things like fraud and risk management.
In just 2023 alone, about $40 billion US has been blocked by Visa, which is really a very big value of how we really contribute with the technology to stop or to eliminate the cyber threats. Use cases globally. We can say the real-time fraud detection technology become not only optional now, it's become a mandatory for both organizations and especially for our small businesses. Whatever we invest and develop should aim really at a desired secure and safe environment for payment for consumer and businesses as well. Not only SMB can have same condition or have similar access into the most updated technology, especially on the fraud detection technology today. But they have the better way to really enter into that the best use of this technology by choosing the right partner who really be the key player in the ecosystem and who always have the standard the processes to be certified with all of this a top security and fraud detection tool. Globally. In Asia Pacific, you hear about this launch of the 1 billion token in 2024, and that's result of a lot of technology investment in there, where we really launching the new Visa token service across the region. Key thing that Visa credential can be provisioned into those pay, and every time the consumer make payment, it's become very secure, very convenient, and again the token technology is adopted in there.